nuisance streamers are returning to Japan, bothering the locals with their smooth-brained cinema.
She's my girlfriend. My girlfriend. She's my friend. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my shit. Don't touch my stuff. Sorry. Super beta male. Come on, Japan. Like, is this how it is? What the? What are you doing? Yo, what the? Yo, I'm getting attacked. I'm getting attacked. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Stop, you understand? Dude, we're getting attacked. Help. Dude, I'm fearing my life. Dude, I'm fearing my own life right now.
It's sad how quickly he went from, "These guys are super effing beta males," to, "I'm fearing for my life right now in Japan," as he's being chased down by a 90-pound Japanese dude, and in that 90 seconds, his entire internet career disappeared, as no matter what he does in the future, I somehow doubt he'll ever be able to live that down. But the worst part about all of this is this was probably the best possible outcome for him, as we already know exactly what happens when nuisance streamers gain too much notoriety online. As Johnny's story is coming to a pathetic end, his streaming friends are getting national news coverage, and the people of Japan are very publicly exiling them. Now we'll go into more detail on all of that, but it's sad how these nuisance streamers think they're reinventing the wheel by repeating these same mistakes the last guy made, as I honestly can't fathom seeing some streamer online very publicly ruin his life for a few viral moments that will haunt his entire existence long after the internet has forgotten him, and think, yeah, maybe I should do that too, because it's not like any of these guys are making any substantial money online, and I would know, as I too exist entirely on the internet. That's why it's great we have the sponsor for today's video, Hungry Root. So if you're busy like me, you probably don't have the time to properly grocery shop. Or if you're also like me and don't really know how to grocery shop correctly and how to grab the freshest ingredients for complicated recipes you don't even know about. So, like me, you probably spend too much money dining out or eating junk food. But with Hungry Root, it's easy to eat healthy from the convenience of home, as all you do is fill out a survey on what you like to eat, what your particular goals are, fine-tuning your meal preferences, and they suggest several meals in your delivery that you can later customize. Then it's shipped right to your home, and inside the box are all the ingredients you'll need to make several dishes with a couple snacks on the side, showing you what ingredients are best used by when, and easy to follow instructions on how to cook them, where even me, practically a Neanderthal in the kitchen, can cook these meals to make them look exactly as they were pictured. And even if I had the time to grocery shop, I never would have had the foresight to grab Brussels sprouts, couscous, lemons, and a salmon fillet, let alone how to put it all together. I'd probably be eating something deep fried next to a burger with who knows what's inside. So be sure to take advantage of this limited time offer of getting 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life. Just click the link below or go to hungryroot.com and use code DECOY. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com with code DECOY. As these idiots provide the internet and the world with nothing of actual value.
The next person to come to this vending machine is getting hit with this. I'm not gonna lie. This is like a whole block of Do it, I'll drop 100 subs, you know I will. Drop the 100 subs. This dude right here that looks like he's having a nice day. See me, my son? Okay. Sorry. Go on my side.
What's wrong with you?
Wait, what?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I just threw a snowball.
His lip is bleeding.
Yes, his lip is bleeding because of you.
Because
turn
of...
it off, turn it off.
No,
what's wrong with you?
Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Then walk away from me.
And you're throwing, and you don't touch my,
She
my
put
wife.
her
Don't
hand
touch
out.
my wife.
What are you gonna do?
Don't touch my wife.
What are you gonna do, sir?
Now his Kick account has since been banned, but the amount of delusion required to think randomly assaulting some dude in the street is worth 100 subscriptions on Kick, as they are $5 a piece, but that's if that random chatter actually throws him $500 after he does it. Then even if he does, best case scenario, he gets banned on Kick and never gets to collect. Worst case is he gets featured in the local news with public pressure for his arrest.
突然の暴挙に居合わせた別の外国人が咎めます。
Where he's facing up to 2 years in Japanese prison and a fine up to 300,000 yen, which is about 2,000 US dollars, or 4 times the amount of money 100 kick subs would have been. And that's after only a minute of risk analysis. Now, it would be one thing if it was just one guy ruining the reputations of Westerners in Japan, but he's apparently a part of some larger streaming team who are all apparently getting mistaken for each other.
No snowball. Someone else.
He sold the news channel.
This is not good. This is not good.
And things are escalating as again, it appears it is open season for live streamers in Japan.
Hey, Daijoubu. Hey, go get the police, man. Police. Get back, ABC. Get back. Why? Who's this guy? How are we in the wrong?
As this other dude was seen getting dragged to the local police station. Now, you don't want to take pleasure in seeing vigilante justice like this, as you have no idea the circumstances behind what exactly is happening there. But if you're live streaming in Asia and even look like an American, the average Japanese person is just going to assume there's a valid reason for your arrest. And as someone that is very clearly American to the Japanese, I don't want that to be how they see us. Because this basically stems from one dude who finally resurfaced on the internet while waiting for his court date in Korea. But his message is irrelevant, as his only value to his viewers was seeing him being beaten in the streets on repeat. But once he got too scared to show his face in public, and they took away his ability to stream, it's not like anybody cares to listen to his intellectual insights. Although some people might have got a kick out of seeing him getting knocked around, but the legacy of a what's-his-name is only gonna be valid reasoning for the locals to hate all Americans, as his group is now getting kicked off of everything.
Even though you have already bought this ferry ticket, you cannot get on this ferry today. Okay. Because the ferry owner decided that they refused, and many people have watched you are in troublesome activities.
No trouble.
Yeah, according to the ferry owner.
Now, Japan has plenty of signage for foreigners, saying these places are exclusively for the Japanese, as we don't necessarily have the best reputation over there, where the messages are boldly in English with tiny text for the Chinese and Koreans. It's almost like they know exactly who they don't want there, as a Twitter poster of this thread was critical of how this proves racism in Japan, but I would argue it goes deeper than that in these Asian countries, as I was born in Korea, but I know they don't like people like me and even have a specific slur for my kind, so their discrimination isn't necessarily based on race, but culture. As I enjoy that channel, Decoy in Japan, that features plenty of foreigners doing their best to assimilate into Japanese culture, despite the country's particular feelings towards foreigners. But sadly in society, well-intentioned people doing good things doesn't really go viral like some idiot shouting about atomic bombs in the subway. So when it comes to copycats trying to panhandle some pennies on a live stream, it's really hard for anybody to feel bad when they get bottled or dragged to the police station. The problem being is there is a certain percentage of people that not only cheer on these nuisance streamers, but also fund it on these alternative platforms. As I believe, not only do you ban that guy that threw a snowball at the worker, you ban everybody that was financially incentivizing these streamers to commit crimes. Because it doesn't matter how many of these individual idiots the platforms will ban, this should be treated like any criminal activity, as it really comes down to tracking the money. And until these platforms actually punish the entire structure that incentivizes nuisance content that becomes criminal, all these one-off bans mean nothing. So if you appreciate my concise, light-order commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on the Twitch girls that got a very serious reality check live on their stream.